Shalom, all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, and Shalom to all the brothers doing the work, sincerity and truth. So it's gonna be, a super flower blood moon. And see, those signs in the heavens again, which are spoken of in the scriptures, it's happening often, man. More and more often, you're seeing these super moons lined up with these blood moons. It's wild still as well. Because even the pictures as well, it looks mad. So it says what stunning photo. So it's on the Daily Mail. It says what stunning photos show the super flower blood moon as it dazzles skies above the world, appearing 30% brighter and 14% bigger than normal. Yeah, got China and Greece. Says the moon that occurs in May is known as the flower moon, a name given because it occurs as flowers bloom. When the moon is full and at its closest point in its shared orbit with the Earth, it's known as a supermoon. It appears brighter and bigger than normal around the world overnight, with surface features clearer. Astronomers say the bright supermoon will still be visible later tonight, best viewed just after sunset. In the US, Australia, and parts of South America, there'll be a total lunar eclipse visible in the early morning. Okay, so there's eclipse as well. Well, lunar eclipse. But this is what stunning images of the super flower blood moon set against a backdrop of natural landmarks have been shared by astronomers and photographers around the world this morning. A supermoon is a stellar phenomenon that occurs when our natural satellite is at its closest point to the Earth. Okay, so it's the same thing. Same thing. Over the UK, sporadic cloud cover gave the features of the large moon an eerie feel, with lines breaking up the otherwise bright and beautiful view. If you missed it this morning, astronomers say it'll still be visible. Yeah, I missed that too. But yeah, you got pictures. Shit is fucking humongous, bro. It's actually wild. Shit's mad colossal. It said Stonehenge. Is that New York? New York. But yeah, this is signs in the heavens, man. And these signs in the heavens. Jeez. They're for It's signs of the times, man. Signs of the times. Unless you know, this place is at its end. This place is in its downfall, and that's really what we're witnessing. Luke 21:11. And great. Actually, I can read from 10. So it says. Then he said unto them, Nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences, and fearful signs, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Yeah, so all these things are the signifiers of the time. Them signs in heavens, because that's all you've been seeing. Super moons, blood moons, blue moons, all these different moons. These lunar cycles are showing what? For signs of the times. That's the thing is, as far as for these elites get into these things. Because why? Let me get this. Was it Isaiah 47? Isaiah 47 and 12. It says, Stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast laboured from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Yeah, so as far as for these elites, that ruling class of Esau, the ones who hold sway, who hold power within this world presently, they they go into witchcraft, they go into these sorceries, and that includes, watching the heavens, stargazers, monthly prognosticators. That's why you've had a huge wave, really from like Victorian times onwards, because Victorian times it spiked the interest in like seances and witchcraft and summoning demons, all these different things. That's why you had guys popping about, like what's this guy, wickedest man in the world, man, Aleister Crowley. These guys are around, but it's something again you've kind of had a wave come from like the 2000s, early 2000s on, where you just had the kind of witchcraft pushed out. Because I remember even like the 90s, they were pushing out movies. They had Sabrina the Teenage Witch on TV, which they've done another series again. Started a few years back on Netflix, and as well they had like The Craft. You had The Witches of Eastwick. There was a few. It was the wave again. Oh yeah, on TV, Charmed. What's it called? Buffy the Vampire Slayer. So this wave's been pushed out, where it's got everyone interested in that witchcraft, and it's really the women jumping on it, because the main one now is what they call star sign horoscopes, star signs, all that. Any girl you talk to, or you go on their social media, they're gonna say, "Oh, I'm a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Moon, blah blah blah," all these different things, because they're getting into them. They're gonna say, "Okay, you line up this with this." That's what it says, an error that proceeded from the rulers. So that's like, and as the ruler is, so are the the subjects. So it's Esau's pushing out, getting heavily into those vibrations, and that's bled down, from the top. But it says what? Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Behold, they shall be as stubble, the fire shall burn them. They shall not deliver themselves from the power of the flame. There shall not be a coal to warm at, no fire to set out. Yeah, that's all that the Esau's, and that's the thing with these elites. They're laboring in these things on the left hand side, man. They're doing it in observation of basically not observing the Most High. They're doing it in wickedness, man, and malice. Because as far as for these signs in heavens, when you deal with like reading the heavens, that was I believe Issachar was the one who dealt with that, but did it in righteousness. And then these things, it's Esau goes into it. He utilizes it in malice and wickedness, and as such, it's what that's all that trust and faith that you're putting in these readings from the heavens. You're getting for the incorrect methods. Then what? You're it's not going to be able to save you. Because what? Let me read this as well. Jeremiah 10:2. It says, "Thus saith Yahweh, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them." Yeah. So it says, learn not the way of the heathen, because it's the heathen methods that is getting all into that astrology, the zodiacs, the all these different methods, and they're using, they're trying to channel power through these things, but it's doing it through the left hand side, and that's why it's being pushed out onto the people. Because you had the fucking story of Jesus. There's a woman who she fucking killed her baby because of the star sign that the child would have had. which is just like you're getting into some that's madness, man. She was completely bugged out, man. But that's why it's there's vibrations that go with it, and hey, people in the world, they're just getting into they don't have no fence, no boundary. They don't know, they don't have any well, they don't have the law basically, so they're not able to differentiate. They don't have a wall between sin. They'll just go in and do any form of boundless madness, man. But it says, "What, be not dismayed at the signs of heavens, man, because what the heathen are dismayed at them." So we're not meant to be dismayed. We're meant to be uplifted. Why? Because we see those signs, like I read in Luke. It's the signs of the times. It lets you know what's going down, man. But yeah, yeah, I'll leave it there. Shalom. Yabashim Yashabashim Kakadash Bakta. Shalom.